I'm Megan, and today I'm going to show you the exercises I do at physical therapy. A lot of you have been asking what I'm doing, and I'm sure if you've been to physical therapy before, you'll recognize a lot of these exercises, but I'll just show you what I do. So the first thing they have me do is foam roll. I do my calves, my hammies, my quads, my IT band, and my thoracic spine, like my upper back. And I'm supposed to do 1 minute on each muscle. So it takes 9 minutes to foam roll. And I do that before I do any workout or my physical therapy exercises. So first I foam roll. And then the next thing they have me do is for my back. They want my back to be more flexible. And I know mine isn't. So I do this thing, they're called open books. Go like this. And you do 10 on each side. And these are actually, they're surprisingly relaxing. I kind of like them. Then, the next exercise I can only do while I'm at physical therapy because there's like these two like bands that I hold on to. So I lay on the floor and there's these two bands I hold on to. And when I go like this with my arms, like it gives me resistance. So I do arm, leg, down, back. And I do that 15 times. And it's actually, I feel it in my legs, I feel it in my arms, I feel it in my core, and it's actually really hard, especially if I lift it that morning. Okay, after that, I do a glute bridge. I know I'm sure you all do glute bridges. When I do them on my heels. So I go up and I go on my heels, and then I'm supposed to hold for 5 seconds, and then I go down. And I do 10 of those. After glute bridge, I do bird dog, like this. Hi, Chrissy. I'm supposed to get my knee in to Chrissy. Baby. All right, you guys know bird dogs. Then I do hydrants, okay? These are actually exercises I do a lot anyway. I do hydrants. Then I do clamshells, which I used to do these at physical therapy when I used to go a long time ago. Do clamshells with a resistance band. So they are like this. After my clamshells, I do something called a Turkish get-up. Now, when I Googled this, there's a lot of different kinds of Turkish get-ups. This is what I do at physical therapy. I use the box to a puzzle here at home, but at physical therapy, they actually have something that looks like a foam roller, but it's probably only that long, and it's flat on the bottom. It's kind of weird. It's made of like this foamy stuff. And what you have to do is you have to balance it on your hand, which is kind of hard. And so same arm as leg, and then he wants my other leg out a little bit to work my obliques. And you just go like this. I should be on a towel. 15 times. And it's actually a lot harder when I do it at physical therapy because this is easier to balance than the thing he has me use. Now, eventually, they're gonna have me use, like, hold on to weight, like a kettlebell or something to do the Turkish get-ups. These are exhausting, especially after doing all the other stuff he has me do. They are exhausting. After Turkish get-ups, then I do side planks. They're hard after all the Turkish get-ups. All right, then enough floor stuff. I do a trunk twist. It's for my back. Again, like this. I do these, a couple, 10 on each side. Chrissy's in the puzzle box. Josie, you're hijacking everything. You don't fit in that box. Okay, then I use a dowel rod at physical therapy, but I found this cane in my music classroom. So I use the cane, and apparently my calves are tight even though I stretch them every day. And I don't have a ton of like ankle mobility. This is actually my good side for that. So I do an ankle stretch where I go like this. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really feel anything. I kind of, when I do this ankle stretch, I feel like I'm not doing anything, but I do it. All right. Then I do 2 exercises with a cable machine. The first one, I hold on to like a row type, like appendage for the cable machine. You know how you can put like different appendages on. I hold on to a row thing, and on one leg, I just pull like that. I only do 10 pounds, so it's not like crazy. I do each side. And then I don't know what this next thing is called. I call it like a cable push. So I hold on to the cable machine again. So like the cable's here, and I pull it in towards me, and then I push it. Actually, no, this is right. I push it out, and it's actually really hard to do because it's trying to pull you in like this. So like you really have to use your glutes and like have good lower body and core. Then I get on this machine, which is like a leg press, but it's inclined so that I'm not using, and I just use my body weight, but it's actually not even all my body weight because it's on an incline. And I do a one-legged leg press. They did have me doing squats and lunges as well, but they were really bothering my knee. So apparently I'm not ready for those yet. And so I'm doing just the leg press. Then the last thing is a new exercise. I used to do these when I used to go to physical therapy too. It's like a sidewalk. So like it's for your glutes, like this. And it really burns your butt. So that's the sidewalk. And all of this takes like, when I do it at physical therapy, it takes me at least a half an hour, if not more. And then he'll do like Graston around my knee and down here where I have like that nerve, that pinched nerve. And then he also tapes my knee. So I'm usually at physical therapy for like 45 minutes to an hour. And so I was kind of like frustrated because, you know, I lift weights, I stretch, I try to do things, like, I don't know why, like this, my knee just feels so weak sometimes. And I guess he explained it to me that it's not that I'm not strong on this side. It's that my muscles aren't activating and like firing when they're supposed to. And I don't know why that is, but that's why we're doing all this stuff that's like trying to get my glutes activated and my hips activated. I guess my muscles, like they can do what I want them to do, but they just need like they need turned on or something. I don't know. I'm sorry I'm not very good at explaining it, but those are the exercises I do. And hopefully I'm only at physical therapy for like 2 more weeks or something. And I can tell you about all the progress I've made, hopefully. That's it. Have a good one.